Welcome back to the channel. My name is NutRays and we are playing more PLO 20, and what a session, or what sessions we had yesterday, finishing the day up 180 bucks, 9 buy-ins, just a tad over. I have to say we ran pretty well. Also we took down some decent sized pots, especially in terms of BB when we were a little bit deeper. Yeah, so here's to more of the same. We are sitting on, well, 2 PLO 20 tables on round 1s right now. Hopeful to have some more in the mix. For the time being, let's on some other tables. Damn. So this would be a nice table to sit down on. I do remember this guy. He is very entertaining to play against. Doesn't quite care where his chips end up. And I appreciate that in a player. Ooh, what I don't appreciate is being down to heads up down here. Not for the beginning of the stream, I fear. Oh, never mind. Perfect timing, Roderick. Wait, did I folded this? Probably not. Oh well. I haven't done my usual warm-up session, which I mostly do before I stream. So I guess the first half hour will serve as the warm-up session instead. Wow. That's a nice board. Well, we finished the day with a tide of aces. Wow, really? Getting, I don't know, aces like every second hand for the last 20 minutes or something like that. It looks like, at least for now, we are continuing in the same manner. One? Yes. Oh, that, huh? Nice. Good start. Nah, not triple suited, and the side cards with a gap in between them, nah. Not. Nice start. Let's have more of that. So not afraid to raise draws. It's a crappy hand. It looks much better than it really is. He says and calls. Okay, I'll get out of you guys' ways. Today at midnight, the Sunday Sprint promotion starts once more, and it's actually gonna continue for 5 weeks, I believe, where people that put in the most volume? Let's go with volume. On. Then put in the most volume. Damn it, I jinxed myself. Volume, damn it. Put in the most volume on Sundays are gonna earn, gonna place, like the top 10 finishers are on the leaderboard, and you know, the top place gets, I believe, €100. So anyway, that's happening, that's starting tonight, so subsequently I'll be streaming as much as I can tomorrow. And let's see, maybe we can place on that promotion once more. We managed to be quite up there on the leaderboard a bunch of times, actually taking it down, I believe, twice. It's a pity that Skylar is choosing to be short here. Something to keep in mind and pay attention to for sure. This is something I happen to forget about a lot of times. And it's important. It makes this, for example, a fold. Well, truth be told, this would be a fold anyway. But yeah, against somebody who knows how to short stack, which I'm not assuming that Skylar does here, you have to play much tighter because they can put you in a lot of tough spots. Also, your positional advantage isn't as meaningful as it would be against a 100 BB player, because your position doesn't matter much once you're in territory where it's where the name of the game is to push or to shove or to fold. We have the perfect... Wow, what a flop. We have the perfect hand against him there. And that's it. Well, no, actually, I tell a lie. He could make a full house. He does not, though. And now I get the aces. What goes around comes around, I guess. Alright, let's have a fourth table. This one is gonna be PLO 10 for the time being. Not for much longer, I suspect. Take it down pre here, that is nice. Another pretty decent hand here. One gap to run down double suited. 9 high. It's a pity that the gap is right at the top. I think at least from a solver perspective that hurts the hand a little bit. Doesn't matter. Gonna raise and we can comfortably call any re-raise. What you gonna do, Breaker? Call is what it comes down to, huh? We flop a gutter and a flush draw. What? Nothing. Down here we flop much nicer top too, huh? Let's hope we can get a check raise in here. Back into the original raiser. He now bets. For this sizing we can definitely call. Working out wonderfully. Well, let's hope. I'm not gonna do it. That would have worked incidentally, but... well, it's not ideal. It does give us the flush draw at least. Of course, puts us straight out there. Don't see a snap call, so I think we're doing quite alright. Oh! Never mind. It's also an option. Good thing that happened at the PLO 10 table then. There's no shame in losing against top set there. Yeah, it's a pity because now it does put the low end of the straight out there. Might feel compelled to call with, should we have it? Whew. Nice. Very nice. They're playing for a decent one here. I think we're bound to have big splash today or tomorrow. It's been a while since I've seen one. Oh, hang on, no, I was actually distracted. Oh, we didn't see how that hand ended. Actually, we didn't see a showdown, that's what I mean. Did see how it ended. What's going on? Not much right now. Sure. I'd rather play this one heads up. Not against the race though. Happy to let it go. Not quite sure about this guy yet. I mean, he had the aces against us in this one hand. Seems to be pretty active. However, so I'll keep an eye on him. I'll do my best at least. Might be a spot. This guy is for sure, hence he is tagged in red. On table 3 down here, where we doubled up initially, I keep getting, you know, hands like these where I can't really do anything about anything. Not complaining though. We do flop a gutter, a pair, but both backed off flush draws. Wow. Wait, what's going on? 6. Oh. That is a key bet size, unfortunately. But with both backdoors, I don't think I can fold. I'll let him do the betting. Sorry. Way there. Only had us until then. Equity wise, we were definitely ahead on the flop, I would think. Can check that one out. Not ahead, but we weren't doing horribly. 60-40 situation. Turn actually improved our equity to 45%. Picked up the double gutter and the flush draw. Cool. This guy does raise a lot. Oh. Start by checking here. Middle and bottom pair. Bets and gets called, huh? Took it down on the A7-7 board with the delayed c-bet on a turn. Checky. Eat that. Don't beat the eventual trade. Ooh. Stop an 8 over here. Well, that'll work too. Yeah. Here we're definitely putting a little bit more money in. The spot to just call on the small blind. Oh, wonderful! That was huge, because there was... Was there splashed in the middle? Oh, never mind, I thought it was a €2 splash. But still, hey, we get the same hand, just not double suited this time. Pretty cool. Yeah, I'm with you on that guy. I think putting more money in is the move here. A pretty nasty, well, not a nasty flop. Not a flop particularly excited about. Yep, shall have that in a moment. See how we fare over here. We have the open-ender, we have the not flush draw, I think that's good enough. Multi-way, we're not doing bad. Wow! What's going on? Says King 9 takes it. What happened here? We made the straight. Nobody else called. We made the straight. This guy made the flush, unfortunately. We lost a small one. Dumagamlo! Hey, nice to see you back here. PLO, in a nutshell, didn't work out for us in the beginning. So the first three days I played, I didn't play optimally. Didn't get punished too much, but certainly lost a little bit. Lost like 10 binds the first 3 sessions combined. And then when I found my bearings and started playing well, it was ridiculous how much the dealer punished me. It was quite extraordinary. I think on Sunday, the last session, on that Sunday, like it's now 4-6 weeks ago, something like that, that I played the last PLO 50 session. What turned out to be the last. I don't think I've ever lost that much money with sets in general, and top sets in particular, against, you know, random runner crap. Not things where, you know, that you have to set, they have to wrap, you go like, okay, it's still more or less a coin flip or whatever. No, they just hit top pair and hit runner, whatever, you name it, all the time. It was a sight to behold. And so I had to move back down. Oh, what are these guys doing? So I had to move back down, yeah, and now I'm recuperating, and I should be back at PLO 50 the next, within the next 4 weeks. This time a little bit different. My shot is going to be larger. Last shot I took was for like 20 binds. Next one is going to be for around 40. What the? Is that for real? The Lindy? Hey, welcome to the channel first of all, but you donated? What? So see that where there's no message or anything. Wait, what? Don't mistake my confused face for not being happy. I'm just completely. Wait, what? If you really? I mean, if sorry, I never had a donation. I had one donation before, but then there I got there was like a test donation. There I got a pop-up. Least I can do is say her name correctly. Lally Lindy 14. You just blew my mind. As you notice, I'm stuttering here. Thank you very much for the $10 donation. Wow. That's, I don't know what to say. Thank you very much, Lally Lindy. You got me. You got me completely confused now. Well, thank you very much. Now I have to hunt to figure out why there was no message or anything. Yeah, look. Yeah, I think it's fine. It's the guy behind me. Hang on, Lally Lindy. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. How do I figure this out? This time I'm just gonna check here, and it did not work nicely for us. Because he was the guy who check raised me last time in a pretty similar spot. Yeah, exactly. Now the min check raise? Really? What the... That's supposed to achieve? This unfortunately puts a flush out there, which I'm not blocking at all. Thankfully he checks. I don't have to flush, man. Ah, come on. I'm still trying to wrap my head around the donation and why it's not... Are you real at this point? I assume it's real. It's completely unexpected, Lally Lindy. Now I'm confused. Like, if you... I'm properly confused now, Lally Lindy. If you're playing on one of my PLO tables, that was a power move. Because you got me confused for sure. I have no idea how you... if you indeed donated, I have no idea how you donated. I don't see it in my... donation history thingy. I'm completely stumped. I have no idea what's going on. Super Gumler, yeah, thank you. I think I will too. I mean, it would be... I don't want to be stuck at PLO 20 forever and ever, you know. That's not really the plan here. Also, my plan is neither that I want to move up to the highest stakes, but PLO 50, PLO 100, I think would be neat. This is not a board I need to c-bet on, I feel. Now things get busy because another PLO 20 table opens up. In a splashed pot, we have a nice hand, and it's a nice splash. It's 10 BB, 10 big blinds, 2 euros in the middle extra here. This one I'll just let go. Okay. Okay, not our board. Fair enough. I don't think we'll be raising this one. The gap between the 10 and the king is just too large. We're still in MP. Move us one position over and I think it's fine. Yeah, now I'm a little bit an appeal. Still, first of all, the donation is still confusing me, I have to admit. And the other thing is that a 5th table open, where I get aces. Wow, nice. Just over here. Three ways, huh? I think 3 ways we need to check here. Here, this is a nice one. Oh, couldn't have scripted it any better, huh? Gee, to this guy I'm gonna check. To the bluffy gentleman to our right here. See if that works out for us. Nice. Work out, it does. Get a fold, unfortunately. Oh, for a moment I thought that was a bad card. Turns out it does give us the nuts. I like the nuts. They've been good to me. Oh. Hope you don't have the same hand. It was a long-ass tank, man. Ooh, good stuff. Why he folds? Awesome. We don't need to share that. Almost what it took a whole buy-in of him. And here, I raised. This guy came over the top in a button versus big blind spot. Gonna give him the business. Ace, it's here. Ooh, that's a pretty decent hand as well. Kinda hope he folds here in the ace's hand. Ah, wonderful. It's also not bad. Giving us top 2. Unfortunately, we don't have a single club. That clubs? Yeah. So, Lali Lindy, sorry. Again, thank you very much for the dono. I still have I can't figure out if it's even real. I'm not assuming you're trolling, but if you are, then, you know, it's well done. Just can see it anywhere. If you can give me any hint where you donated, then I appreciate it. You know. Because right now you've got me utterly confused. And I have no idea what's going on. Can't see it anywhere. Yeah, please, Lalilini, if you're still on the channel, let me know what that's all about. I have no idea. I can't figure it out. Yeah, let me know if that was like a genuine... I'm just confused. I don't know what's going on. I stated repeatedly now. So let me know if you can shed any light on what happened there. Why didn't I raise this? Oh yeah, because I was still caught up mentally with the whole thingy. Right, so we are sitting on 4 tables. Actually, I tell live 5, since we have the table open to the side. This one, table down here, table... The thing out of the way so you can read it easier. Table 4 is the only PLO 10 table we have open right now. But it looks to be very promising. This guy who beat us with aces in the one hand has been over 11 hands that we observed. Has been 100 player. 100 VPIP, 100 preflop raise, 100 3-bet. That. Skylar is sitting on stacks. What happened here, Skylar? Wow. I didn't even pay attention to that. Dashboard, mate. No miracle law. I think it's a very adventurous call on my end. Send. Yeah, that's a different story though. Big blind, we're calling this pretty always. As far as cards go, this is not a bad one. I think it gives us too many outs, too much equity to be holding here. Ow, that gets ugly. I hate these spots. Yeah, there's gonna be bet and I'm gonna feel like ass. Oh, wait, how did you... Oh, because he made a straight... Oh, come on, really? That's just nasty. Yeah, pretty much. We had a6, we had the same hand. To the straight reared its ugly head. Alright. I'm in a top pair, otherwise Pretty uneventful board. Wouldn't be a bad card for us. Really? So you say, huh? Is he beating me again with the flush? You just wait. Yeah, I feel it. He picked up... I don't know what he picked. He picked up nothing. He just has a flush. Oh, okay. Okay. No need for doom and gloom, huh? You know what, actually, I think we can... Small one. I think we can do away with this table. That way I have only 4 tables open, making it much easier for me to concentrate and also much easier to show everything that's happening. Yeah, this doesn't look to be an exciting table. We have this guy, he's a spot, and that's pretty much it on this table. Yeah. Wow, that'll work for me. These are the flops we were waiting for when we were playing PLO 50. I'll take them at PLO 20 for now, though. Oh, I thought I had clicked that button. I don't know what happened. On the off-screen table, we flop pretty nicely. I'll keep you updated. Stop the open-ender at the flush draw. Hey, make that a nuts. Stuff. Make that the nuts for now. Wow, we get raised there. Oh, people just keep folding to me when I re-raise it right away. Yeah, the table that took it down on the turn when we made the Broadway. Of course, hopefully wonderful. Let's hope he doesn't have us here. We do have a 3, so we're blocking the straight, obviously. We're never drawing that here. Come on! Well, we got the money in pretty well, I would say. Pretty well. See how we can get the money in here. Oh well. That's a pity it was a part, yeah. The BB part. Cold call, what the? Why not? Just sniffed out a nice bluff on another table. Ah, the humanity got raised. Of course I'm calling there, I'm never folding. But for pot size, I need to let it go. Please call, Skylar. Please call, please call. Please don't have queens, for that matter. Nice! Nice! Good one. Not a crazy table. Ooh! Check to the crazy guy. Sorry. Wonderful. It's really short. Let's hope this guy calls, because he's really short. We're not making much on this guy alone. Let's actually hope this guy raises. That would be amazing. Go to big here. I would love to have the other guy in the remain in the hand. Well, you got pretty much no chance, and that's it. Took some money off the crazy dude. Let's hope he reloads. Hoofatronic! Roger Ross is another. Stacked you twice. Yeah, he is another. I noticed. Thanks for... don't get me wrong, I appreciate you telling me. He stacked you twice? Ugh. It's one thing to get stacked by, you know, players where you think, okay, this guy's doing or he knows what he's doing, but from a complete like button clicker. I feel your pain. That ain't no fun. So it is possible that we have Hoofatronic on this table. Incognito. Wait, what happened here? What the hell happened here? This limp? I must have. Also, welcome back, Hoofatronic. We completely glossed over that fact. Nice to have you back. I hope your day is going well, besides, even though Roger Eros, this guy here, has stacked you twice. Hope you made up for it on other tables. Yeah, I'm just gonna take it down here. There's nothing in the pot. Razam in the channel. Wait, we took it down. Took that one down. Razam in the channel. That's nice. Nice to see you back, Razam. How are things going on your end? Ah, you know what? I didn't make a note of where my balance started at. Run it once today. I think I remember. I think we're actually up 30 bucks too. Damn it. Keeps happening to me. I get 480. Yeah. I think I remember. Definitely up on Run It Once. We're down a little on... right. We're down a little on microgaming because we lost that 10 euro buy-in earlier. On this table with top 2 against the crazy dude who had top set, unfortunately. Yeah. Okay, so we're up a little bit. Like, actually roughly a buy-in. Bad start. So there was this donation message earlier in the chat, and I think that's like somebody, what's the word? Scammed? Pranked me. That's not the word either. I can't come up with words today. That's a tough deal as a streamer. Trolled! That's the word. Trolled. It might have been a troll because I don't see the guy in the channel anywhere. If it wasn't, then, you know, excuse me for assuming that. I just don't see the donation showing up anywhere, and it's by no means. Hang on, sorry, I was distracted. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. I'm not expecting any donations, just had me confused there for a couple of minutes. Can I finally get rid of this table? Ooh, because we need the room, because we keep getting aces. No, we don't. It's the first time, but still. Yep. Let's put more money in then. Grace and you. You want to check? One certainly. Alright, let's hope he is a believer. This guy was, that is nice. Nice, nice, nice. So, 3 PLO 20 tables on run at once. And that one crazy PLO 10 table on the microgaming. Nah, I'm not quite that old yet. But I noticed that's like a pattern with old people. For them it's their Netflix on their iTunes. Oh, that movie on the Netflix. So, not least because I need the viewing hours this month, because I stream very little compared to my normal schedule. I will be streaming all day tomorrow. Well, you know, whenever I get up, starting in the afternoon. And that'll be interesting, because it'll be a heat wave tomorrow. Well, is it a heat wave if it's only for a day? Maybe a heat wave left? Something like that. Anyway, it's gonna be hot, hot, hot. That's the point. So that'll be interesting. I hope I'll be able to, you know, think and stream. If not, I have to wait until it gets cooler, but I prefer not to. So, sure, we do have 2 pair, and I intend to bet them on the turn. At least on a turn like this. But I think the flop check in position, keeping the pot small, is perfect here. And I think against 2 guys, I'm gonna let this go. Futronic, bit of a comeback since then, nice to hear. The links yesterday are working. Awesome! Happy to hear it! Happy to help and happy to hear it. Good stuff. That you got your HUD working on microgaming. Oh, and actually there's exciting news when it comes to microgaming and their approach to HUDs. I actually read like a communication, like a blog, and in their 2+2 thread. Wow, I'll take that then. That they rethought their approach. Like the new client was to be without hand histories and without HUDs, and at least you will be able to download the hand. Like it's gonna be a deal like on Run It Once where you'll be able to download the hand histories 24 hours after the fact, I believe. And I wasn't quite sure on my last point, but I think HUDs will still be doable. Like they will be based on information that is at least 24 hours old, so it will not be real-time tracking, but I had the impression that you will still be able to get a HUD up on the tables. I'm not quite certain about that part, but yeah, I'm happy to hear that, even though I plan on playing as much as I can on Run It Once. It's nice to hear that microgaming is not going it's going a consumer-friendly route with their hand histories, as opposed to, you know, what's it, party poker? Recently went the completely opposite way. I don't think we'll be able to do much here. Yeah. If not making me bluff, which I wouldn't have. Over a little bit more. That look? Yeah, much better. Whoa, okay then. Guys, do you? With how much Skylar has been raising, I'm just assuming that she doesn't have an overpair here always. I think it's a fair assumption. Rogeros is sitting on almost 3 stacks now. Now this is gonna make for an interesting spot. I raised pre, which is a little bit on the loose side, but then again we are only 4-handed and this guy donked the flop. Now I have these excellent blockers here. I do have these rather excellent blockers. Oh, and that worked out nicely. Yeah, this one potentially picking out. We have them aces. Ooh, okay. Interesting if true. Here, calling seems to be a good start. Maybe even raising sometimes, now that I think about it. He bleeds pot size. This guy has been pretty erratic. Wow. No, that is just nasty. Friend, that is just nasty. Come on, you bet it. Fine. Let's see his quads. You know, we had a guy yesterday we made quads against on the river, and he had the top full house with kings full the whole way. And he didn't raise our river bet. He had the top full house. We made like... It was king, queen, queen was the board, and then an 8 turn, giving us a full house with 8s in our hand. And another 8 on the river, giving us quads, and this guy never raised! Like, I swear, that was getting to me. It was starting to tilt me a little bit. You know me, I don't get tilted much. Anyway. A Felon! Hey! Hi there, nice to see you back. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, but I think I do remember it correctly. So it looks like Rogero's lost his entire stack. Big surprise. I know. Revenge, which might give away your nick. Yeah, I was assuming it's either a Schnauzer or Brawl War. So then it's probably Schnauzer. I was actually about to guess Schnauzer. Well, let's see if we can get a piece of that pie. We might. Oh, wonderful. Let's do it your way then. Ooh, he is... What is... Wait, what? I guess he had a pair of deuces, huh? It's not enough, my friend. That is not enough. So then... Give you... Friend of the channel attack. People up to? I was too late, sorry. Okay, let's watch the madness down here then. Can't do right, this guy. Can't win a pot, I mean. Okay then. definitely worth our while. ISOing here. Yeah, I mean, we're just gamble it up a little bit. It's not a great hand, but against this guy's range, you know, just whatever. Wow, he is in rough shape. He was in rough shape from the get-go. Nice. Yeah, nice potch, Hoofatronic. Sorry, almost used your other name. Nice pot you got there. You got off him there. I think that was you, or you? Am I wrong now? Because if you're a brawler, then we have been playing together for a long time now. But I also understand if you want to keep that on the down low, who you are, what your nick is. Before I streamed, I was all about that myself. Yeah, I think we're doing A-okay. Also, the PLO 20 tables are filling up. We are 400 on the other two tables. On micro gaming, we're now down like $8. And I hope I remember my starting balance today right. I think 35 on run at once, and the other one was micro gaming. I don't know why I keep confusing those two. Don't matter. We're up a little bit. Take away there. More than a buy-in. Sure. From Little Poons! Yeah, that was me! Oh, that nice! That's a... Thank you for saying that. That's very nice of you. Hey, likewise. Yo, I'd marked you in yellow before that. As in for a guy who knows what he's doing. Likewise. That's nice. Of course, in case you don't know what a Fallon means, is that one of my nicks that I used on microgaming, Windlepoons. I usually go... Oh, no, actually I am. I'm Windlepoons right now. Sorry, I went through. Not as confused as I appear, I swear. I just went through so many nicks on microgaming. And they're all Terry Pratchett based. They're all characters from Terry Pratchett novels. Or something from novels. He keeps rebuying. He's soldiering on. I have to hand it to him. Fully expect to play this one as a 3-bet pot. Oh, now I see. I am still confused. Must have been the donation thingy. So apparently Hoofatronic is other tables, and the comment wasn't from Hoofatronic with the good lines from Little Poons. It was from a Fallon. Okay. So I guess you play on microgaming too, huh? Right on. This one we need to let go, unfortunately. That is fair. Then you have good spots coming up against this guy for sure. But he choose to stick around. Don't mind. No need to think about anything. Okay, so I guess both of you are microgaming. Nice. Let's move over here for a moment. Oh, never mind. I thought they were still playing for it. Let's keep watching this. Looked like a big part was building there. I wanted to show you. Certainly, my friends. Certainly. Okay. Pair, open-ender, backdoor, nut flush draw. Take one off then. Also, tricky spot over here. The top two open-ender and the flush draw. This guy keeps betting. This guy leads for half pot, huh? Kinda work for me. We have a redraw? We actually do. We can make a full house. The Hoofatronic is the dog. Okay, okay. I got Hoofatronic pegged right. Yeah, had I have to guess, had I had to guess, I would have guessed that was you. Does not. Good thing the jack didn't pair. Not raisin, Frau Schwein says. Nice to see you back, Frau Schwein. I go for the actual wave there. I'm old school like that. No, I don't know my way about emotes too much, so I go for the real life wave. Although in truth, I've always preferred the Queen's way of waving, or if you're East German like me, Erich Honecker, the head of state in Germany, they wave like this, like very economical. And I read actually that that's because, I think in Erich Honecker's case was because like if you wave like this sometimes or like this, in pictures it can look like, you know, like the gesture that is outlawed in Germany, like you give the Nazi salute. And that's why he waved like this. It's like just an interesting tidbit of history that I learned recently. If indeed it is true. How is life indeed, Frau Schwein? Life is treating me very kindly. Everything is peachy, away from the poker tables and on the poker tables as well. Had a very relaxing time at the lake, and then a very relaxing week afterwards where I just hung out and played computer games for more than a week. Haven't done that since I started streaming, essentially. Since I started streaming in February, I played, I believe, 90 minutes of a computer game when a friend of mine asked me to accompany him in Elite Dangerous. That's it. And so I enjoyed that very much. So in that sense as well, life has been fully great to me. And wait, sorry, I bet on autopilot here. I didn't need to bet. I deeply regret having done so. My bad. Yeah, on the paired board. We're also blocking the draws, not insignificantly. Not flush draw, we have straight cards. Just let it go. Yeah, and on the poker tables, things have been going well as well, Frau Schwein. A 9 buy-in day yesterday. Was amazing. And not starting off too badly today, especially when we keep bluffing into us. This guy likes his bluffs. Very bluffy. Oh, double F. So yeah, how's life been treating you, Frau Schwein? I hope everything is on the up and up. So, yeah, as soon as I clicked the raise button here, I figured that this guy might come over the top, and maybe not the best hand to take the battle 3-bet, even against a nut job. So I don't know, maybe just letting this one go is superior choice here. one off. Okay, sticking to that story, huh? Okay. I had vague hopes of him just checking the river, just taking it down with ace high. Is you're wondering why I called? Truth be told, looking back, I'm wondering a little bit myself. A significant raise, Skylar. Was double suited, I might call you. Just because we're so very deep. Of course I have, you know, devious plans for the river here. What I called. Far so good, the guy checks to us. Can fold. Not an easy fold, apparently. I would assume this guy doesn't have a king. Wonderful. And truth be told, we might actually have had the best hand there. Aces mania. Aces for you get aces. You get aces. It's a cold day in hell if this guy doesn't come over the top. Actually, I probably should have raised because he does the forbidding as well. Seem to care. Yeah, I would have preferred that. That way we might have been able to knock this guy out. But you know, this will work too. Nap called, huh? Interesting spot up. Well, not interesting. Sorry, I meant this one. He left a nut. Does he have outs? The hell did you make a straight? You think? Oh well. Oh well. Yeah, we turned pretty nicely, I would say. No redraws though. Perfect. Happy to take it down. No dice. Well, that was a proper pity, that guy making the straight there. Against this guy, I might actually come over the top if he... Yeah. That was a nice hand. Have me. You have a decent rap now. Fair enough. Not gonna go mental on him. Fair enough. Oh, speaking of which, can we actually open up another PLO 20 table and run it once? We can. This should be. I think I'll hold off for a moment. What? This guy folded. This is a 100 player. He never folds. What is the world coming to? Still busy grinding yourself? Occasional day off to enjoy some beer, friends, and sunshine. Sounds like you really can't, and sounds like life really is good. Happy to hear it, Frauschwein. Way to go. That's the way to do it. Nice. We shouldn't be a sport. Well, I was actually calling in the vague optimism that my hand might be good. Quite expect to improve. I'll take it. Ooh, let's watch the conclusion of this then. Get there, huh? Kings against queen. This guy had queens. The rest was actually a decent spot for all involved. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Hey, look, we got more of the same. Okay, that is not worthy. Oh. Button. I didn't get the impression that this is the kind of player who has that move. The raise fold. Fair enough. Give you the small one, I'll keep taking the bigger and the medium and big pots. Yeah. The average pot size on this table seems to be going up as well. Seeing pots there. What's the deal? The deal is you raise to 50, really? Okay. Very easy fold, I mean. Pair of nines, nothing of relevance. Besides that on the board. Okay. Because we're super deep against her. Otherwise I might actually fold this one. Against under the gun open, essentially. I would have laid it down had she come over the top once more, by the way. Assuming that we're beat, basically. We're up against jacks or queens there. I see a jack. It's a spot where I always call and end up losing, right? And then again, there are only two hands that beat us here. Well, and kings. Kings beat us as well. Blockers, or do you actually have it? Blockers! Blockers! And here, a pot I raised. I mean, I'm just gonna call here. It was checked through all the way. I suspect we're splitting this one up, yeah. We did split this one up, right? Wait, you had a full house? The board paired? Oh, yeah, the board. Yeah, okay. Damn it. Well, I was half right. He had the same hand as well. Unfortunately, that was on top of, with a full house on top. Sad face. But 1 for 2. The call on the other PLO 20 table was good. Races against wow, really? That's the one you took to battle? But she stuck around, rebought and stayed at the table. Nice. Might not be in the best state of mind now. My E a little bit tilted. Paired an open ender, I think. Check this every once in a while. Really hoping not to get re-raised here. One, perfect. Didi 35370. Welcome back, Didi, and thanks for the good luck. Nice to see you back in the channel. I hope I didn't butcher the name. Yeah, the pick, Hoovertronic, so I'm assuming that you're playing pretty similar. I see you play PLO 10, so I would assume you're looking for sites that have PLO 10 and PLO 20 traffic. And I looked around and out of my own interest before Runner Once came around, and the pickings are really slim. I couldn't really make up my mind. I think there was one site that remained that had a decent bonus structure and everything, but there no games were going down. I would definitely recommend Run It Once. The tables are usually somewhere between normal and amazing. Sometimes they're bad, but not all that often by any means. Way less often than on microgaming. I would go with Run It Once, actually, yeah. Also because it would be good for the site to have another player, or more, the more the merrier, more table starters, more action. Yeah, I think that's what it comes down to. iPoker is, I'm not touching that with 10-foot pole from what I keep reading about botting issues. GG Poker is, I would like to not be banned for like taking a specific seat or leaving every once in a while after I doubled up. So having read the terms and conditions for GG Poker made me say GG, I'm not gonna play poker there. So not much remains, especially, if you're a micro grinder and you're looking for decent rakeback. I would go with Run It Once, yeah. Happy, yeah, most important part of your question. Happy with the traffic? Happy would be putting it a little bit too strong. So I find I have to currently have to table start a lot. I conversely also find that those tables do tend to get started at some point. So yeah, I'm not happy with the traffic, but it's doable. And I think with the new patch now, so the traffic before the patch, the last I would say 4 weeks before they released the patch, so which happened 2 weeks ago. I think the traffic went steadily down. That's my perception, and I think now it's stabilized and it's starting to go up again. And how's that for a flop for this hand? Wow. Please raise Grayson. I have a pair, but who needs a effing pair? Yeah, so sorry for the long answer, but I struggled with the same question. Like, I needed a second side to complement micro, exactly that. And so I looked around and nothing much was appealing to me. The sites that have decent-ish traffic don't have rakeback, or not enough. What I consider a decent rakeback deal. And the sites with decent rakeback deals, either I wouldn't play on, i.e. iPoker, or don't have... Like, there's one site, I can't come up with the name right now, but I don't have anywhere near enough traffic. Like 1 or 2 PLO tables going on in the inning. Yeah, to make a really long answer really short, go with Run It Once. Traffic is not there quite yet, but as a complement to... Wow. Deep against Skylar here, we're just gonna call. Whereas here we're gonna squeeze, obviously. Rogero sitting on 4 stacks now. Where did this one go? I think I'm very happy with how I played this one. Better aces, sure, I raised those, but these raises just get called, huh? An unfortunate flop. That it'll be tough to get any money out of him. A nice hand here, and I'm gonna come for the raise. This guy is worth some attention if he's in a pot with us, I think. We get It was the old limp check raise, and actually, you know, that's usually only one hand. I think I could have let this one go. Here, I take it down. Big surprise. Make 2 pair, and that's good enough for me. What do you got then? You got the flush draw? Yeah. Aces and the flush draw. Turns a gutter as well. Does not get there, amazingly. We dodged the whole deck there. Nice. Now the question I'm asking myself is, do I want to get in a 180 pot with a Skylar who doesn't seem to be incompetent? I think the answer is no. Reset. Yeah. Like against this guy, I don't mind playing for 10 stacks or 15 stacks. It's a like at least apparently competent player who's not as much out of line. Is what I mean. Can't really comment on Skylar's skill level there. Didn't pay enough attention to that for that. But yeah, she's not button clicking. The hiccups. Huh. They're gone. They are gone. Yeah. So I suspect on micro game we were down quite a bit. Yeah, we're back to being down 2 buy-ins on micro, just a tad under, because of that pretty sizable 400 BB pot we lost earlier, and the Rogeros made us straight against our top set. Let's check out how we are doing on run and ones at the moment. Okay, then okay. Can't compete against a 3-bet there. Flush draw as well? No. Wow! Okay. Now we know. Awesome, Hoofertronic, awesome. Very happy to hear that. Also, you know, it's good for me, good for the site. And when I say good for me, I don't mean that I'm looking to get stacks from you. I mean, it's good for you because it's good for the site. More tables, good for everybody. Nice. Cool music guy. Also nice, Nick. Cool music guy. I agree. I think the first next step up in terms of traffic is going to be resizable tables, even in the pretty toxic 2+2 forum threads, the 2 threads going on about runner ones. There are a lot of people expressing that they're just waiting for resizable tables to arrive and then they'll jump over. I think that'll be the first step for more population, like a significant increase. And your point, yeah, I think explode is the proper word. I think it will too. Just gonna check the nuts here for now. We have absolutely no redraws. Absolutely no heart. There you have it. Ufatronic, I'm sure you're aware of the deposit bonus or the reload bonus they have now on run-it ones. Just make sure, you know, in case you're not, you can get a bonus up to 600, which is completely industry standard. What is not standard is that as long as you play 1 hand a month, you can take years and years to unlock that bonus. So yeah, make sure that you can deposit as much as you want, as you can. You get most of the bonus or all of it. And you don't need to leave the money on the side afterwards. I think, in fact, I cashed out immediately after I qualified for the bonus like the night of that session. So it didn't need to have, you know, 40 buy-ins on the side. Yeah, just thought I mentioned it. I'm sure you already know about it. Oh, interesting. You're saying you wait to cash out from stars. Any problems there? Because I keep hearing that stars... The service quality on stars has gone down the drain. Sometimes you have to wait for cash outs in an ordinarily a long amount of time. I'm just curious if that's the case with you. Ah, now I know what I was going to check out. How we've been doing on Run It Once. Nicely, I would say. So on Run It Once, we're up 80. So we're up 2 buy-ins in total. We're down 2 buy-ins on microgaming. We're up 4 buy-ins on Run It Once. Is this worth our time for 30 cents closing the action? I think the answer is it's pretty close. Frauschwein, are you playing on Mac by any chance? Because I heard that players on Macintosh players have that problem every once in a while. It is not a common bug, no. How long have you played for? Like, was it just 1 or 2 minutes? Because I read that one of the solutions is to just wait a couple of hands and then they should appear. So that's not common at all. I suggest you write support about that if the problem persists. You can do it on Discord. They're super quick and super helpful so far. That's one of the benefits of playing on a small site right now. Is that support is really personal and quickly and extensive. So, but I read about that bug, that it's apparently uncommon. It might happen for Macintosh players, and I hope it should resolve itself in a lot of cases. If you just stick around. But if you played a longer session and it didn't, then you already know that it doesn't resolve for you. You only played about 2 hands together and you stacked me. But truth be told, that's really not what I meant. Yeah. Agree with me that Small Gods is the best Terry book. I'm a huge Terry Pratchett fan and buff. It's up there. It's in my top 3 to 5, I think. Yeah, it's my top 3. Which is a lot, given that Terry Pratchett wrote, I don't know, with nonsense as Discworld novels, probably more than 40 books. Ooh, let's go for a squeeze here. And this is still a spot I'm gonna bet in, I think. We blocked the top set. Blocked the nut flush draw. Even though we're 3 ways, I don't mind betting here. Worked out nicely. Oh, yeah, it's... I have 1 or 2 books that I like more. For me personally, the one... I can't come up with the name right now. It's embarrassing. The one where he is on 4X, the Australia parody, basically. For some reason, that one hits me right where I live. I find that book hilarious. I think he has to have it. This is such a stabby character. I just hope Skylar doesn't have it. He does not have it, ladies and gentlemen. Now he needs a queen and a queen only to survive. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Like Roderick. A bit hideous, right? Don't get me started. Yeah, that's what I keep reading. Luckily, I didn't need to contact support for anything major. I have not been needing them for a long time, but yeah, I read it's horrible. And, you know, I used to, when I was a Supernova, I got a phone call from like the Supernova rep that took care of all the Supernovas and wanted to know if I had any issues, any suggestions, so I remember those days. Yeah, don't get me started is right. I won't. Hope stars die slowly. Or they turn their ship around, that would be fine for the poker community as well, but right now they're not a force of good in the world of poker. And in a 3-bet pot which I cold called, I think we flop rather well. I just couldn't not cold call. Not cold. I think I'm gonna script my lines in the future. I have a feeling I can't talk today. What's going on here? Oh, do you win one? Oh, okay. He folded and we took it down. Use Apple. Okay. Yeah, talk to support. Maybe they can shed some light on things. Like maybe there's some setting or something. But yeah, always happy to help out when I can. No, not Nightwatch. I know it's a common choice. Nightwatch, people love Nightwatch, and it's a perfect series to get into Discworld for first-time readers. The Triton guys, Triton Poker, might be. You know, they couldn't do any worse. They couldn't be any worse. Couldn't go about it in any worse way than Maya is. So if they do, we can only profit from that. He makes a straight. Will he take it down? Was just a, oh, okay, just a side part. Apparently Skylar won a big one. No, not Nightwatch. I think I think the collaboration, the Good Omen books, the one with you already know the name. It's just on TV too. Pratchett and you know who the second author is. The guy who does the Sandman comics and did American Gods. I have it on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, that's my favorite Pratchett book. I think. That and the one that takes place in Australia. Both hilarious. The other guy's name? American God? Neil Gaiman! American Gods by Neil Gaiman. I mean, is Triton? What is Triton actually? I only know them from the streams, like the Triton cash games and stuff like that. Is that like a online casino group from the Asian region? Never really looked behind what Triton is. Only noticed when YouTube started showing me Triton videos. I'm still curious. Should we ditch this table and go to PLO 20 table? But I like this guy. 100 player. Yeah, let's not. Let's stick around on one PLO 10 table. But we're watching this. Let's conclusion first. Well, so far we are having a pretty nice session, all in all, I think. With the buy-in we just took down, I think we should be up 3 buy-ins. Got the money in T-well so far, I believe. Wasn't always rewarded, but then again, that is PLO for you. Over the top here, because why not? Wonderful. Took it down pre. I gotta take a note. Always find it noteworthy. Being able to raise fold. 20. Okay, let's just check behind. Oh no, well, actually we can't check behind because we're in first position. Still had a very good session though. Awesome! Awesome. What limits do you play, Frau Schwein? Again, play higher, right? Play. That would be huge, okay, yeah. I would be all for that. Modding poker in that market. I'm not gonna fold here. Ooh, baby. Yeah, I mean, it's a huge market, and the Asian people, generally speaking, I don't want to reinforce any stereotypes, but that's what I learned is they're very much into gambling. Gambling people. Yeah, it would be good for everyone. To watch? Yeah, this one. Well, there's me being uncharacteristically silent. Got some stuff really on the side. That's done that. That's done then. You're serious, delivered by the owners. I see, I see. Thank you for explaining. So it's a poker series. By going by that name. No casino as such behind it. Okay. I never knew that's where it came from. This was just really quickly. Jack in the flop. What the hell are you doing? Yeah. I think sitting out and taking a breather is the right move there, Annette. Wow. Talking about optimism. Probably could have tried to take it away on the flop right there. Did have a diamond, I had a 9. Yeah. Alright, off to find another table. Alrighty. This one I'm actually not gonna raise, because what's gonna happen a lot is, like, these guys are gonna fold, this guy is either gonna call or come over the top, and if he even in either way, either case, this guy is calling a lot, so we're gonna be playing the pot, a huge pot with a so-so hand. Of course, ignore everything I just said, because if I can flop like this, then that would have changed the scenario. Yeah, 400 BB. Sure. Let's do this. You never know, we might get 2 folds, and that would be huge too. Wonderful. Wonderful. Not happening for us anywhere right now. We're actually up 5 buy-ins on the run at once now, but I think we're still down. Well, no, we're actually only down 1.5. We're up 3.5 in total. Nice. Yeah, down. Sorry, yeah, to finish the sentence, we're only down 1.5 on microgaming. Nope. Nope. I think under the gun, in early positions on a table like this, you need to be a little more careful with your hands. If crazy players like this behind you. Ooh, actually, let's watch this. Christine was the raise, or Skylar 3-bet, cold call, call. So that's your 3-betting range, ace, king, queen, 3, single suited. I guess she was in a small blind and raised the button open. Pretty fine, right? Yeah, it has to be. Let's check it out, but it has to be right. I hadn't noticed that there's a short stack behind me who can go all in. Doesn't need nuts to go all in here. That of course changes the situation and default. Cool music guy, that's an interesting comment, and I actually found the opposite to be true for me. I had a couple of sessions where I got my dinner a little bit later than I would have liked, and I started to play... It started to affect my play, I felt. I'll keep it in mind though, I will give it a shot. I'm basically already on 1 meal a day. It's like 1.5, two meals right now. Interesting comment, cool music guy. I'm not... yeah, I'll give it a shot. I'll try it out. We flop top 2 against Rogeros. Yeah, cool music guy. Thanks for that. This card makes the board a lot uglier. That one doesn't. Nice. Oh, we got some of that buy-in, some of the big pot we lost against him back. And wow, this is beautiful up here. Oh, there's more. Hang on. Wait. Okay, that does sound interesting. So here I called the inevitable 3-bet. Here we're gonna play this one 3 ways. Ace against aces. This guy doesn't have great equity though in this case. And we could have scooped this one, man. Took it down and that is fine by me. Took down the side pot and worth €10 in profit there. Whoa. Yeah, that actually sounds completely reasonable. Cool music guy. Closing the action, really? I mean, yeah, we can make 2 decent flushes here. Really? Now I am a little bit more intrigued, cool music guy. And thank you for typing all that in and for sharing that. I will A, keep it in mind, B, look into it, and C, give it a shot. Awesome. Yeah, the whole reason why I checked here was because... Not getting out of this one. Not getting out of this one alive. 3s, huh? Come on, flush. Yes! For the main pot, for the huge main pot! Nice! Nice! 3s. I was like, I can't throw you. It doesn't have aces. I have 6s blocked. Please don't let it be 3s. Nice. Made a profit there, right? At the beginning of the hand, we had 37. So we made a stack and profit. Nice. That was awesome. Time for the hier, Frau Schwein. With perfect timing. Good luck with the grind. Time for a decent meal. That fits the conversation right now perfectly. I see you around, Frau Schwein. Thanks for dropping in and being around. So what's going on? Yeah. I mean, we have all the 5s, right? She can't really have us at this point. Maybe I'll be donating that stack that we just profited right back. No. Yeah, again, I really don't need to play deep against Skylar, I think. Let's hit this one. Oh god, the backdoor hearts. Backdoor hearts, man. Feels nice. Feels nice to be on the giving end of those, not on the receiving end. But that'll come around as well. So it'll all even out. So the update is that on microgaming we're now down less than $10. But on run at once we're up more than 120. 110 we're up 5.5 buy-ins. Nice. Ooh, and we got aces on the Rogero's table. He's now not as deep anymore. Here we flop a set. I like seeing that in the limp part. I don't know how to go about it, to be honest, if I should lead. Probably, yeah. Let's see if... nope, not a... 4-bet, unfortunately. I'm still gonna bet it. I can have the most random hands here. Shouldn't have bet it. Shouldn't have, but... Let's do this then. Please don't have hearts. Nice! Has absolutely nothing! Absolutely nothing! For another 15 euros in profit there. Nice! Yeah, also now gotta leave this table. I'll be completely honest about that. Because we have this guy sitting to our immediate left here. Very active player and not crazy, just aggressive and all that. And I don't need the heat, quite frankly. So in a huge splash, I of course tried to claim the spot as my own. I was gonna call the 310 now. Not much I can do. Here, I actually decided to lead. Not entirely sure how I feel about it. I don't know, I think I like it. Flop nicely. But would've, should've, could've. Doesn't feature heavily on this channel. Thing. It's all good. Nice! People just keep donating money to us. They're supporting a good cause, but still. Nice. Unfortunately, this table sucks too, but I mean, I can't be leaving all the tables, right? Oh, can I? Do we have... And, you know, there's just no spot at this table. I've been watching the stream, it's not like I red hole aggressively anymore. But I am constantly on the lookout for that better table. I think that is part of my win rate too. Cool music guy. I took a shot already with PLO 50 a couple of weeks ago, didn't go my way. First I didn't play optimally, then the dealer kept hating me for real. And so back then, yes is the short answer. You know, me and the long answers, but yes is the short answer. Last shot was for 20 buy-ins, next shot will be for 50 buy-ins. I will, as soon as the new month starts, I will take a look at my bankroll, cause it's, you know, kind of a little bit of spread around, see where I'm at. And once I'm, I want to get to 100 buy-ins for PLO 50. Last time I took a shot when I had like 4.2k. I'm gonna wait until I have full 5k, take a larger shot. So yes. And I think I answered, inadvertently answered that same question, the second question as well. I strive to have 100 buy-ins for each level, but you know, keep in mind I regard my bankroll as absolute in the sense that I wouldn't have the easiest time adding on to it, and this is what I do full time. So this is where I have to. I have very low living costs. I do pay rent, of course, and all that, but it's pretty low. And so otherwise it wouldn't be doable at PLO 20 at all. And so I need to be a little bit more conservative when it comes to bankroll management. I don't want my shot taking to be too aggressive, so I can always drop down and still have a comfortable bankroll left. So 100 buy-ins it is for me. I'm aware that it is hindering my progress a little bit, as an aggressive shot taking would, you know, if it goes successfully, would allow me to move up the stakes quicker. And thus I would spend less time in an environment where my hourly, what it comes down to, you know, my hourly amount of money I make per hour, is definitely lower on PLO 20. I mean, would be in higher limits. But yeah, I'm going about it in a conservative way when it comes to bankroll management. It has served me well all my poker career, all my poker life. I never got broke by the game. Honestly, I couldn't even tell you why I raised this one. Probably because it was a splash pot. I think I'm super happy with the raise though. Nice donations, right? Exactly. Ah, really? I don't think I can fold this. Oh, we're on the turn. We are on the turn. Me. Yeah, I have nothing invested at this point. Not okay. Only one card to come. I don't know. If in case you think that needs to be called, let me know. I'd be curious to hear why. A guy called Zipfelklatscher microgaming. Pretty funny for German speaker, like. For English. A nice English translation. You can't come up with a good one. So I guess that one is just for the German guys in the channel. Be something like dong smacker. Not a very creative translation, but it gets the job done. Anyway. So now, Jesus, things are moving at a frightening pace. I'm actually up 30 now, a little more than 30. Microgaming. And here, 130, 150 makes it 7.5 buy in 2 hours. Jesus Christ on a moped. And I actually think, you know, there's, and I learned it late in life, there is such a thing as winner's tilt. I think I would be well advised taking a short break in a few moments. 3-4 minute break. Also, I would have been well advised to call here. I'm not sure why I folded. Well, this is a draw heavy board. Don't have any diamonds. But I think either way is fine. Actually, yeah. I think I like the calling, closing the action there a little bit more than folding. But I also think had the ace not turned, I would not have been asking that question. Let's hope I don't kill the tables by sitting out. Yeah, but I feel I benefit pretty nice. Because I just realized, like, after winning all these hands in the last couple of minutes, I don't have my head in the game anymore. Quite. But we'll move slowly to move up at once by starting with one table and add up. It's also nice advice. Tested this method over several years and it proved to be the best way. It's not bad advice at all. Rogero's table is free. I saw! But I didn't want to sit down with my big stack. Wait until the red hole timer is over. And the PLO 20 tables do look questionable, I agree. I think this God of Poker guy here could be nice. Gorski! Welcome or welcome back to the channel, I'm not entirely sure. There is no zoom on Run It Once right now. They are looking to add it in the future. But since they're in beta and the player pool is quite small, they didn't want to have zoom just yet. I haven't seen him check raise. We blocked the draws heavily. I think I'm gonna let this go. It's like having the jacks, we block the top draws we could be raising this with. Don't block any pairs from the board. Yeah, and I think I like that approach. Because this guy has been crazy, he's been stabby and bluffy and all that. He hasn't been check-raisy. Yeah. Yeah. I think there was a good chance that he would have shown me a much better hand than I had at that point. In a splash pot, I decided to fight for a little bit. Yeah, Hoovertronic. That's what I meant earlier, that on microgaming, that there are the stretches of the day where sometimes they're almost complete days, where the tables look pretty crappy. Of course, there's also days where all day long the tables are great. But on average, I found that... Yeah, on average, I found that the tables are nicer on Run It Once, more profitable. Cool music guy, I am aware of that, and you're completely right. With breaks in between. That is a good life hack, and a lot of people would I would profit from going about it like this. Unfortunately, with the streaming, it's it's tough to do. But you know, if at a later date, also right now. Sometimes when I want to take a break, I feel I can't because then the tables are gonna break around me. And that's not gonna be a problem anymore once Run It Once gets a little bit bigger, bigger player pool. Yeah, so right now that's something at the back of my mind where you go like, yeah, you know, maybe I'll wait another half hour until I take a break. Before, so the table can fill up and it won't break while I'm away. But having said all that, I will take a break right now. Having streamed for 2 hours, ladies and gentlemen, we're up around roughly 160 bucks in 2 hours. That's crazy. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll be back in less than 5 minutes. And we're back. Thanks for sticking around, everybody. Right, so what's the deal on run at once? Can we open more tables? Wait. Oh. Ooh. I got a people 20 table. Actually 2 red text here. Not quite sure who these guys are. I think I remember Said fondly. I don't know who Danny Woot is. I think I need to close the table so I just can't sit back in, I think. It's a pity I am so nicely arranged. I think I the client. So the crashes, you know, that happen while you were playing normally are completely gone for me. The only one that keeps happening a little bit the last couple of days is when I open tables and I move them around right after they open. Software doesn't like it. But I'm very happy to say that the stability problems while playing are completely gone for me. Which was sorely needed, and also the reason why the traffic dipped down, I believe, the weeks leading up to the patch release. Okay, that took care of that. Again. Yeah, but that has something to do with those tables that were open. But that's the only stability issue I've been running into the last couple of... Yeah, ever since they released that patch. Otherwise it has been working completely flawlessly and smoothly. Ooh, get welcomed to the jungle with Asus. I'll take it. Wait, the crazy guy just limps? Ah, just our luck, huh? Wow! Like that. I think we might get it all. We have it all, too. Ponder a little bit. Hoping to sell a bluff here. Snap fold, huh? So the pondering actually didn't make any effect. A check raise would be fun. Two unknowns at the PLO 20 table, that's likely good news. Alright, back on 4 tables. All of them PLO 20. Gonna do up here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna let it go, and judging by the stats, this Danny Wood guy is awesome to play against. So that's just in case you are not familiar with how most huts are set up. This is preflop, VPIP, preflop raise, 3-bet, and in my case, all the way down here is 4-bet preflop, and this old 3-bet preflop. But the first 3 numbers are almost in any hut there. Beginning. the guy who had an open folding range. Let's see. Can go 2 for 2 against him. And if not, you know, we don't care much if he get raised. We don't care too much if he faults. It's a fine hand. Grab. Put it in. Maybe there's a little bit of fold equity there. Maybe not. Come on, do it. Ah. Not a big deal. He was blocking top set. It's a absolutely no-brainer call for him. One of the few all-ins where we were... No, never mind. I was gonna say we got the money in badly, but we didn't. All is well. Unfortunately, crazy guy number 1 left this PLO 20 table. Again, not a bad flop for our aces. Giving us a gutter to the nuts and then a flush draw and the overpair, of course. One of these peeps up to aces versus kings, wow. Tough. I'll take that then. That's a long tank. It completed something for him. We have a chance of getting our buy-in back on table 1 in a moment, because we have very nice absolute aces. Ace is king 4. I'll take it. Illusion of this adventure. Gonna lose it a little bit if we can go to top now. Get a cold call here. Those are always fun. Button don't care, huh? Just spin with the cold call. Well, can't really expect much more. The fuck? I am confused. Oh, wonderful. Perfect. Oh, we didn't get the whole buy-in back. We got the better part of half buy-in back. Alt. I think that's the most entertaining turn, to be honest. Completely negates our blocker potential there. Gives us a set. We blocker on out to a full house. Oof. That's hilarious. Please call, Roderick. Please call. Just call it that. Did it go right? I have to let it go. No score! What is happening? Yeah, I'm letting this one go much more happily now on table 3. Nosko is here, and this guy is special, man. There's one special maniac. Good, good, good turn. Not too hard about the river there. I like this though. 1,000 yen. Yeah, gonna let it go. It's Nosko! Thanks for looking up, man. A lot of fun with this guy. A couple of streams ago. Table 1 with the full house. I think I had it in view, but in case I didn't, we got called and took it down. Now, that's a turn I approve of. Yeah, I have the same idea, my friend. I have exactly the same idea. Ah, great. Doesn't complete a flush though, so there's that. I hate a lead now. Yeah. Can't be too mad about that one. Against Nusko, there's a little bit of an argument made to be made to come over the top, to be honest. Sure, let's shut the other guys out. Hopefully. You know, this is generally speaking rather questionable. But against Nusko, this is like the absolute top of his range there. He could be in it with who knows what. I don't mind. Also definitely good for my image on this table. Watch what these guys are up to. It's bound to be one of the more exciting tables right now. The min raisers, huh? What? He gets 2 pair. You got. Eh. In a splash pot, even though we're not closing the action, Blue's passive doesn't come over the top here a lot. he does it this time for the minimum now. You know, I'd be really interested in hearing the rationale behind this. Like, the chief. I'm completely in the dark about that. Whew. Well. But he has 6-7 and good game. That way he can still come over the top. This guy here. This bet sizing. Had I potted it, he wouldn't have been able to he could have come over the top, but it wouldn't have reopened the action. We block all the sets. All the full houses. The only thing we don't block is 6-7. Draw out on him? No, we do. Oh. Well, that wasn't fun. That wasn't fun at all. I suspect it was more entertaining for this character here, though. Nice hand, nice hand. Backed hand though. Jack 7-7-6. Okay. Really? This card hit you, huh? Oh well, win some, lose some, I guess. Still sitting on the most exciting table right now. Good position too. Position on Nusco. Is he on one table? One table guy? I don't remember. Let's up. Go 2019, right? Up 2 pair here. Nothing too exciting on this board. Middle 2 pair or middle and bottom pair. Yeah, just a little. Nope, sitting only on one table. Fair enough. Let's go for the 3-bet here. It's gonna be a fold if he comes over the top. Seeing that on the board. Big pot up here, apparently. What's going on? Yeah, right? That was nasty. Agree, to Petronic. Agreed. It's nasty him having the 6-7 there. Looking for another big one here. Both have the same hand, it looks like, yeah. A more than decent splash here, 10 BB, 2 euros in the middle. Try and go after this. This guy folds, you know what, I just hope. I'm not gonna say anything, I just hope he doesn't fold. Some overcards are good. They are actually. An ace will take it. Nice! Ooh. I didn't lose 3 all-ins in a row. Good. And by the way, on this table, Skylar is still sitting here. And sitting on 150 euro stack there. Very nice. Skylar, and we flop extraordinarily well, I would say. Top pair, the gutter, blocker to straight, and wow, hang on. Okay, we took it down up here. Nice. Get to put in a lot of money with aces. Shy of half of our stack. Though you can't cold call this, nobody's either come over the top or fold, yeah. Good to flop as any. Jack, sir. Okay, that's also come on, flush or 10. Me. Well, he flopped nicely. You can hardly begrudge him winning that one. Oh well. Yeah, okay. After the flop and check, I did end up calling the turn bet by this guy. It wasn't a huge turn bet. Started to go for the lead here. Nice fold. Yeah, you like it. I hope you don't. Wonderful. Fortunately, this guy left. Leaves us one player, and subsequently one table short. Yeah, because ain't my jam. Nice board for kings. Oh, just got nicer. Nice hand on a Nusco table. Oh, nice one down here. Oh, we flopped nice enough. Top 2 against Nusco. Not it here. Why didn't I get lucky? He comes over top. It's a crazy guy here, apparently. I, again, might be able to come to the top. Against crazy guy. That'll do it for me. I doubt I have much fold equity, but... Both flushes, come on, come on, nice! Nice! That's a bit lucky there. And turns out the crazy guy might not be as crazy. That's the trouble when you make assumptions on a sample size of, 11 hands in this case. I mean, he still might be, it's just that in this case he actually had the goods. Turns out they weren't as good as you hoped. Oh, nice. There's not a no-score hand going on. Oh, we're still up, 115. Still up. Almost 6 buy-ins. All as well. And we got the aces on the no-score table. Come on, don't have that be that one hand where you fold no-score. Okay. How about one of your 27% 4 bets, huh? Wonderful. Perfect. Perfect. At least so far, Results are pending. Okay, I like mine a little bit better. I have the king already. Flush for you has a gutter. Nice! Nice! Don't be fooled by the fact that most showdowns we saw Nusco involved in. He actually had a hand. That is not that common with this guy. Nice. Every once in a while you need to get lucky too. Certainly got unlucky today as well already. We're not, on microgaming actually, we're not running massively over EV at all. In terms of BB per 100, we're running under EV. I'll not complain. Yes. Looks like the PLO 10 action is still going on. Yeah, and I got the absolute Jesus seat on that table, I'll show you. But Rogero's to our right, and we got another red tech immediately to our right. We were able to buy back in with only 10 bucks there, 100 BB. So I'm going to keep this table open on the side as a table number 4. Also, possibly one of the 2 runner ones tables might break. We're only 300 on either. Things are looking up, man. We're sitting on some really sweet tables. Flopping 2 pair here. If you board for that. We bet heck no. Really have it already. Right down here? Yes, we are. Nice. Flop and turn when check. I bet the flop after he checked. He was the initial opener. opted not to believe him on the river when he bet. Let's go building up stacks, by the way. We've seen him sit on some pretty obscene stacks. Just kept getting lucky. At least I think it was luck. I have the impression that this game is mostly skill-based. I might be wrong, maybe it's just a level above me. Wow, that's a lot of king. That's exactly the right amount of kings here on the button. Really the card I was hoping for. This is the turn I wasn't hoping for. Attention. Checks now. I highly suspect it's gonna be like a Jack 10 type of deal here, Jack 9 type of deal. Same difference. Two pairs, two pair. But all the river. Okay. Ooh. Keep getting interesting turns. This time we're just gonna bet it. Guess the queen back hill let me know soon enough. Yeah. Wow, Nusco has not been involved in the hand for a while here. What's up with that? Now the PLO 10 table, this is Rogero's character, the only reason why we're sitting on this table, i.e. this guy is now sitting out. I think that's a good sign. He leave the table is just sitting out. Hopefully he'll be back. Raise this guy a little bit. He has been raising and betting frequently. The 8 in my hand. Size up a little bit here. Because I wouldn't mind taking it down right now. So the deuce only very rarely changes anything about the situation. Oh, the Rogero's guy, the PLO 10 table set back in. Good news. Nice. Happy to take this one down. Limp pot. I decided to have none of it, raise it, and bet right out. Wow! That's a good start. A straight flush on the Rogero's table. Wow. Ooh. You know what? Actually, betting here. Straight flush. I'll check on the flop. Get aces up here on the Nusco table. What? Took it down! Took it down! The board pairs here. So we could make quads too. We could make the straight flush and quads. I'm betting a little bit there. I'm betting half pot. Come on, Nusco, do something. I took it down, unfortunately, right away. Straight flush. That's what it comes to, huh? But like, oh man, I took it down with a straight flush. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to bump it up a notch? What? Quick call, and I have to say, man, we've been flopping pretty well with aces today and yesterday. Probably explains our ludicrous win rate. Down here is gonna be interesting as well. Let's... Okay, that I'm just gonna raise. I'm gonna call. Pair in the flush draw. No, an open-ender in the flush draw. Don't necessarily need breaker to come along, but no, should he choose to, then doubts. He has the same hand as we do. We're there right now. Nobody has a flush draw. We are splitting this one for 350 and 350 in profit. What's happening here? Nothing good, unfortunately. Again. And well, it's not a straight flush. Get aces here on the Rogero's table. Let go. Interesting once more down here. Yeah, careful. The question is, do I want to come over the top right away? I think the answer is sort of yes. Super excited about the spot. Man, okay, that's good for us. No, man, he has two pair. Gosh darn it. Win some, lose some. Nice. Take it down here. Blue spot? I don't know that word, unfortunately. Oh, like blah. Yeah. We're taking this one down. We are here, huh? Well, it helps that we have a diamond in our hand. Well, all up to you, sir. Other one? Not yet. Yet we won't. Nice! Got it back and then some. Nice! Nusco is just... You know, this stack keeps going up, man. Give it to him. If not, apparently he takes it. So what's the deal this time? Oh, that's good for you. Fair enough, fair enough. You get 181 back there, sir. Looking rather nice. This guy is a straight because he checked the turn. Maybe he does. Okay, well, I get against the mighty 10-6-3 whatever. A nice damage chance. Yeah, that's more up. Nus goes out of here. Going up with 2 pair on a board like this and putting it in. Like him. And with that, we're up more than 150 once more. Kinda curious if I want to hang around on this table. This guy is awesome, sure, but he's really short, so meh. Might not, actually. He's the only spot on this table. This guy too, but he's just high VPIP and nothing else that's exciting about him. So here, this is a table where I don't mind staying deep stacked at all. I think this one I'll just let go. Yeah. Not a better one anyway. Ooh, damn it. Not 2. Wow, really? Really? That's 7, no? Expected. I actually prefer to check here. If that's exactly the reason why. Because if this guy was in an awesome spot if he flops nicely, he has the super aggressive player behind him. Might raise, bet, whatever. And I felt something was up there. Very happy with how I played that one. Let's go left the table. Let's hope he joins another one. Yeah, he does, but unfortunately it's a PLO 50 table, and nah, I don't need it. Don't need that heat. Thought he might be lightish. Oh, so we played ahead there. Chronic. Did we? With any of the tables? Okay, so this table now broke. On the Rogero's table, who is still insanely deep, or got even deeper. FD Ace is there. This one I'll let go. Also gonna let this table go. Alright, now we have the Nusco table on screen. Come on, Rogeros, do it. Do it. I'll take that, man. 3 base? Hell yeah. I don't mind getting 200 BB in here. Kilo 10 tables, so. Table has had it, apparently. Oh, never mind. Somebody joined one. Yeah, just gonna pot it here. You are very welcome to come over the top, and if you win it, I'll take it to the chin, my friend. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, we did play a hand together, because you're sitting at the table here. Tronic, okay, okay. No, in that case, I really was not light. Oh, miraculous king for us here. This guy, I think he did that before, but when he is... Do it. Wow, maybe we do want to do some bluffing here. I don't know yet. Oh. So we flop a top pair. Ugh, this got ugly. Feel it already. Well, for half pot. That. He leads. There it go. This card doesn't make our life any easier. I think we took it out. I think we took it out. We drew out on 3-3-5-5. Nice. Yeah, that's what you get for 3-betting 3-3-5-5, my friend. No, of course, that's... I wouldn't have said any of that had I lost the hand. What's the conclusion to this one here? I didn't though, so... Let me happy. Nice. What? I called because I had a flush draw and turns out I'm good? What the deuce? This is gonna be a bet fold type situation, I think. As a 3-better, I'm never checking an ace-high board, especially not when I do hit the ace, but I would very much love to see some folds here, and we do, and that's huge. Okay, 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 I do have a checking button as well. There's a fun little hand here, the 9-8-6-7. Perfectly double suited, non-gapped rundown. We still don't obscenely well for the day, man. Yeah, I'm almost 180. In an excellent question. I think 400 BB the answer is all in. He's thinking about it. Clear cut. Wow. There's a flush out there, but still. And we took this one though, that's huge! That's huge, he folded. Nice. Oh, okay then. I was planning on calling here, now I won't. Nah, nah, nah. For a moment, the devil on my shoulder was like, well, you know, this guy's probably not gonna raise. And this would have been a pretty brutal spot. Imagine still be in it. Then again, you know, a hand like most obvious 3-betting hand, aces, enough time. Wait, what did he? The flop, I think. I don't know why. Did have aces and did bet them. I bet he regrets that. Oh, it's a shitty spot in his shoes there. Top set. Great, and often enough when they call or a raise your bet, they actually do have that straight. Following the theme of playing as many hands as we can against Rogeros here. Miracle flop this time. Gosh damn it, but here I got way too call happy. I don't even know why I'm in this hand. I shouldn't be. Yeah, please take it down, sir. Speak of it again. Okay. By the way, down here on table 4 we have to our right Risucho, who's a pretty nutty character in his own right. Aptly marked in red. You know, judging by his stats, pretty crazy. 28% 3-bet over 400 hands. Sample size. Ah, what do you know? We would have stuck around, we would have gotten it all, probably. Unless Schnauzer has the quads. But we didn't, and we shouldn't have, so... Good. Ooh, what's going on down here? Watch the tail end of it. What in the world? Oh, okay, he flopped it. Just curious how he survived to see a river, but he flopped it alright. A decent hand on the Rogero's table. Goes for the min raise. Just gonna keep checking. And let this one go, of course. Not quite good enough. Off board. Maybe helpful. And what if this guy bets him? Oh, unless he bets pot or something. Again, a very entertaining river. That now, we still have the open ender, we have the flush draw. But let's just assume, let's just hope the better hand took it down there. Actually, he's never gonna fold 2-3, but I can just call this one. Now with the ace of hearts. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Kings up here. Pretty crappy ones. At least they're single suited. Answer hand is still good. Another deuce. Oh, they're just pairing the board. I don't know, maybe like sort of a bluff-ish raise on the turn. That weak. Yes, there we go. Have... He did have queens! Queen, queen, 10-3. Double suited. Fair enough, nice hand. Keeps doing. Kings. Wee. Oh man, good thing we weren't in there, he would have drawn out on us. Got aces down here, wow. This table is down to heads up then. Here, good bet, let's... Then... Wow, we keep flopping that ace! Oh, that hand just now, Schnauzer. Yeah, I actually have to check out what you had there. I didn't even pay attention to the fact that you were in that hand. Wow, we just keep flopping pure, man. Ain't bad. Yeah, we're not gonna win a big one here, though. Oh, I had noticed this guy was really short, then I would have... Up the bet size here, his sides. Dusko is sitting down at the table. Wow, we're in for a ride, ladies and gentlemen. Got a fold here with our race. Down. But getting even more kings. Rogero's table. Schnauzer, come on, take him. Oh yeah, you got this. You got this. Very nice. Very nice. What was... Not gonna fold. Also don't see much that he's gonna call that he's behind against. Fair and a flush draw, good enough for us. Right, let's look up at the hand, that big one. Where Rogero's one sitting on a 10 buy-in stack. Oh, yeah, the ace is there, I see. Yeah, sorry, man. That blows. The nice pot, 3 buy-ins. Okay, we have to make do at least for a little while with an additional PLO 10 table. Till seats on interesting tables open up. To here, I'm in the big blind, yeah. I think we can call activity there. A suit, yeah. Wait, where did the Nuskut table go? Nuskut just left. Table. Wait, this down on another one? Wait. He is sitting at a PLO 20 table. Yeah, but that's one we're not sitting at. Fair enough. Yep, 190 bucks, ladies and gentlemen. Almost 10 buy-ins in 3 hours. But I mean, we couldn't have run any better. A lot of our pocket aces hit an ace on the flop, or just otherwise a just perfect flop for us. And attributed all to skill. Not like I outplayed people left and right. The dealer was being kind. Gladly take. Hell yeah, ain't folding a pair against ya. Like 2 pair, still have that gutter to the nuts. Still not folding. Have a 9, have an ace blocking straights. Okay, now folding does become a distinct possibility. Also might be full of shit. Wanna test out the theory once. No, he had crap until then. Be off the path there. Noted. It's going in. Rex for glory. Yeah, that'd be a good tagline too. Would make a nice T-shirt. Yeah, that's the long and the short of it. Hoofatronic. Short of it. I like that line. Good line. By the way, sorry here. This guy is complete nutjob. He just 3-bet some completely random hand. I think I saw a rule card or joker among those 4 cards he showed. And Schnauzer with the Jesus seat there. Yeah, now he has something, but don't let that fool ya. Ooh. Big money in the middle for PLO 10 table. Well, not big, but it's a big pot. Didn't want to oversell it. Which, this is a hand I'm not sure about. Should I be raising this with 5? I have no idea. Probably more of a raise than a call with the 5, because with flop as well as a perfectly better connected hand. Check this out. This guy was empty. We're on the button. Up pretty nicely. And there's nothing. It is just a fold, this one here. Oh no, hang on. That was this. I checked it out for single suited. That's of course wrong. Always skill when you hit, man. Yeah, that's true. I think we need to go with this one. Sort of. Okay, so far so good. That's us. Okay, you can have half of it. Yeah, that's true. I forgot about that, Hoovertronic. Of course it's always skill when I hit. And if I lose, it's bad beats, man, all over the place. It's just bad beats. Queen Jack 10-5 is indeed a call. I played it correctly from a solver's perspective. Yeah, I should have refrained from c-betting with the crazy dude in the pot, maybe. Also, I have absolutely no diamond with 3 ways. But like, this was a bad c-bet. The short version. That story. That's a nicer story coming on though. Is Scarface going anywhere? Just a call, that's disappointing. Don't do it, Schnauzer, okay. I think for 100 BB, you have the 6 blocking rates. We have backdoor hearts. Of course we don't have a single spade, which is it's a huge downer here. Oh, we're not doing too bad. Everybody had 2 pair but us, huh? Was a party. We were not invited. Yeah, for the simple reason that Versucho usually goes broke and leaves. So I want to be hands with him before he does. Well, okay, I'm play it now. Fortunate. Ah, would have been a fun flop. Ender, 2 backdoor flushes. A new PLO 20 table and run once opens. Not a great hand by any means, but close. Oh, never mind. I thought we were closing the action. Duh, yeah. Certainly you're right. You punishing me. Where's on the other table in a similar spot? I folded, I think, here for a better price. I'm gonna call. Happy about it at all. I thought I was closing the action, otherwise I wouldn't have called in the first place. Well, the new PLO 20 table is starting off nicely. I think he's full of shit. The guy behind me. I have a feeling he might not be full of shit though. Strange spot. Turn check now. Weird out. Could find a smaller bet sizing. Yeah. We're winning this one terribly often. What the? Okay. Down here, nope. All right, man, was very good playing with you, and good luck to you. Thanks for thanks for the good luck wishes, and see you soon, Hooftronic. He, bets now. Here, I think this is a good flop. But you know what happens to the call down here? Yeah, sorry, I meant here. This is a good flop, of course. That was good. That was good. He was full of shit. What is this guy doing? What? What is going on? Jesus Christ in a basket. Yeah, we can't do anything here. And yeah, please, yes please. Rainbow board, we flop a very nice wrap. From under the gun, wouldn't expect me to. Very like in Scarface. He might be having a horseshoe up his butt. But in the long run, he's pretty profitable to play against. Got ace. What? We keep getting amazing flop for aces, man. You have to tip the dealer today. Hello, nuts with. Guys up here a little bit without. Well, now we do have a spade, but. Satisfying that they're folding. Nope. Happening over here. Another nope. Yeah, 5 would give us a straight. Well, in the min-raise pot, I see no reason not to be in here with queens. So, we probably middle set. Down here, people seem to like this flop. Here for the raise, sir. Maybe checking. I think I do prefer checking. Though I ended up doing opposite. So, I mean, we certainly got lucky in a bunch of spots, and recently we've certainly been getting a little bit unlucky there. Damage has been small though. Ooh, hang on, let's. His Scarface is that's a Scarface. See that? There you go with the creative reading. It's Scar Cafe. Oops. Nice to see Aces take one down there. The Aces win. Actually, we lost 30 bucks on microgaming, so 1.5 buy-ins. Didn't deserve most of it though. Yeah, actually EV-wise our graph went up when we lost those hands. Oh yeah. So this one we didn't quite deserve to that extent. Certainly didn't deserve this one here, whatever that hand was. Quite remember. Yeah, the short version is we're doing quite well. Yeah, we're still up. 50, 155, something like that. Yeah, all is well. Ooh, they're playing for a big one. Set and... Oh, the flop straight, okay. Tough. Rogero's with the pot-sized bets on the river, and... Yeah, I love... Gets min-raised, hopefully he calls. I would love to see what he shows down. Because we called him for pot-sized bet earlier. And he actually had the goods. I don't think this is necessarily the standard for him. Him having the goods there, I mean. I could have taken one now for 10 cents. Move over here quickly though. For PLO 10 a decent pot is going on. He's not having any of it, of his river bets. Just keeps raising him and he's folding. Be amazing to watch. Well, we flop a straight. Both interesting people at the PLO 10 table left, unfortunately. That is a proper pity. Here we're being treated to this kind of flop. So we had better. Yeah, sure. Actually, the board paired. I mean, there are full houses out there. There are tens. There are actually kings. Yeah. Oh, Scarface is back. That is, of course, wonderful. Caught my mistake. Not in time, but I did catch it. I think it was a particularly good call. So I'm gonna end the stream and well, I'm gonna take a break. Take my dinner break in about 10 minutes, maybe a little less than that. And then I'll be back at 10 o'clock. Sorry. Yeah, I'll be back at 10 o'clock in 2 hours from now, basically. Get raised here. Okay, let's... Trust this guy one bit, but at least we get to see it. Yeah. Exactly it. But he would have won on account of having high card. Single pair there. Sorry, I was a bit quiet there for a moment. Right. No. Of course it's a call. He discounted me flopping the nut flush here right away. Let's start charging for it too. Far so good. Don't pair the board, I guess. Closing the action down here. Popping the bottom set. Even more diamonds. Full house down here. And no takers. Go down. Not getting called. Really not looking to get raised here. Look, we're good, right? Nice. I don't believe you. Believe you, bro. Yeah. Fair enough. give it a shot for once. Instead of just folding as I always do here. The hell is this? Just whatever. Okay, closing action. I thought it was a valiant effort. It was worth a shot. Gutter and the flush draw, that's horrible. Horrible spot here, get re-raised. Despair just yet original razor checks that I like a lot. Have to let this one go. Man. Can't do it. This guy probably has kings. Has kings. 60 ace high board. Yeah, the gutter and the low flush draw. I don't up over that one. The standard fold on all. Nobody wants this pot out of this guy has quads, so he thing. Flop and check check. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have followed through with the bluff either. I was just thinking I'm gonna shut it down here. Be worth a shot. So yeah, last orbit for now, so no. It is. Sorry, last orbit, not before now, before the break. A little bit all over the place mentally there for a moment. Also like a min-raise pot here, you bet 20, so try to call with a very speculative hand. Less speculative here. The Queen Jack 10-9 signal suited to the Jack. Oh! Predict that. Flopping the nuts with, I guess, some redraws. Or spades. 9 gives us out of your straight. Up here. Ow. We started with the nuts and we finished with, guessed it, the nuts. I have no idea what the optimal bet sizing would be here. Sure. On this table, I'm gonna play as many hands as I can, even a crappy hand like this. Dice, no dice, that is fair. Like we invested a lot here. Right. One more hand, then I'll head into my dinner break. I'll be back, as I said, in 2 hours, 10 p.m. If you want to be informed whenever I come online, then you can follow the channel. Helps me out a little bit too. Or if that's not your thing, that's fine. Then just check the schedule. I'm here 6 days a week, playing usually 8 hours or more of PLO. I do this full time. Hey, would you look at that? We would have sucked out in the end. We would have made A straight. It's not the nuts. Or would be the nuts. But be that as it may. And if you absolutely need to know when I come online, then follow my Twitter. That's pretty much what I use it for. I announce all my streams there. Little else. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So thanks everybody for watching. Thanks for the follows earlier. For the donation, I have no idea what's up with the donation. I think it might have been like a troll. If so, it was very well done. Had my hopes up for a moment. But in case it wasn't, and in case it turns out that I'm missing something there, then thanks for that as well. That's the point I'm trying to make. And that's it for now. I'll see you guys in 2 hours, should you want to. I'll try to host somebody fun, and first of all, I'm trying to eat some. I will eat some dinner. Right. Thanks for keeping company on a Saturday evening, and I'll see you in 2 hours, should you wish to. Cheers, guys. Oh, actually, let's check out how we ended up the session. So our microgaming graph went down in the end. A little bit. Here we're... Wait, now you can't see because of the credits. So I guess that way you can see a little bit. So here we're up 27.50 with Rakeback. We're up 35. Probably up on run-at ones. A little bit more than 35, I dare say. Yeah, and run-at ones we're up 110, 35, 145, almost 150, because we're up a little bit more on 110. Yeah, I think a cool 7.5 buy-ins, 150 bucks for 3 hours, 40 minutes is alright. Let's see if the evening can live up to the expectations the afternoon set when I return in 2 hours. Until then, thanks for